I am Benil, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Pondicherry College of Engineering. So in this video class, I am going to teach you grammars. Grammars. Okay. So previous video class, I taught you what is context-free grammar and types of derivations and few things I taught you previous video classes. Okay. Second unit we are studying, and that second unit is syntax analyzer. And what is syntax analyzer? It is used to convert tokens into parse tree. Okay, in order to convert tokens into parse tree, we need to know this grammars, right? And in this video session, I am going to teach you what is grammar and what is the definition of grammar and what is the types of derivation, what is derivation and what is parse tree. So three main topics we are going to discuss in this video. And first one is grammars. What is grammar? So it is not an English grammar, it is a context free grammar which is used to create a parse tree. So you know what is parse tree, right? So root node tree structure is, we should have root node and child node, right? So this is a tree. Okay. So why we need to create a parse tree is, by many programming language we know there is a recursive functions. For example, looping statement and switching statement, we have lots of recursive functions. So that concepts that taken from this parse tree are recursive functions, are the concept is taken from this parse tree structure. Okay. So what is grammar is, the definition of grammar is, it is a G equal to VTPS. VTPS. Okay. So these things, variable, V stands for variable, T stands for terminal, P stands for production, S stands for start symbol. Okay. So these 5 tuples should have to construct a grammar. To construct a grammar, we need to have this 5 tuples: variable, terminal, production, start symbol. Okay. So what is V is a variables. So what is variables is capital letters. Okay. So we will say that capital letters are the variables, capital letters. I will give you one example. And what is T? T means terminals. Okay, terminals. And what is terminals is small letters, small case letters, small letters, and symbols, numbers, etc. These are called as terminals. Okay, plus or number 2 or number 1, numbers, small letters, small case letters, symbols, these are called as terminals. And P is a production. Production. Okay. So production is in the form of one variable tends to variable or terminal. Okay, variable or terminals. So this is a production format. Production should have one variable that gives or tends to, that gives some other string. Okay, it may be variable or combination of variable and terminals. That is called as production. So P stands for production. I will give you one small example, that time you may understand. P stands for production. S means start symbol. Starting production or start symbol. Start symbols. Okay. So these 5 tuples or parameters should have to construct a grammar. Clear? G equal to VTPS. Don't forget, G equal to VTPS. G means grammar and the tuples are, V means variables, T means terminals, and P means production, S means start symbol. Okay. So let us take have one small example. For example, see, I can write it as A tends to B E C / epsilon, B tends to A E / epsilon, and C tends to A and E tends to B. Okay. Let's have, I can say these things are grammar. These, everything is called as grammar, right? So let me check whether this grammar, I told this is a grammar, and whether this grammar have G equal to VTPS. What is G grammar? So this is grammar. I told you G consists of all the 5 tuples, then only we will call it as grammar. And what is V? V means variable. So whether we have a variables means capital letters. For easily understanding, we can say capital letters. Whether we have variable, yes, A is a variable and B is a variable, C is a variable and E is a variable. Okay, these are capital letters, these are called as variables. Okay, and T means terminal. Whether this grammar have terminal, yes. See, E is a terminal. I told you terminal means small letter or symbols, etc. So E is a terminal and epsilon is a terminals, A is a terminal, B is a terminal. Okay, and what is P? P means production. So whether this grammar have production? Yes, I told you variable gives one production. It may be terminal or variables, combination of that. And this, see, A tends to B, E, C, one production, and A tends to E is one production. And you have to understand whether this is a terminal. No, this is not a terminal. This may be a symbol, but this is used to separate two production. So instead of this, we can write it like B tends to AE and B tends to epsilon. So instead of this 2 times, I can write slash, put as a separation. Okay, so this is not a part of a grammar. Sometime if it is A slash E slash means, small slash means it is a terminal. Okay, sometime we may have A plus E. Plus is also a terminals. Okay, so and P is a production. How many productions we have? A tends to B, E, C, one production. A tends to epsilon, another one production. B tends to AE, one production. B tends to epsilon, one production. C tends to A, one production. E tends to B. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 productions are there. And S means start symbol. See, this is a grammar, and which one is starting that grammar, that is, which variable is starting the grammar, that is called as start symbol. Okay, so which variable is starting the grammar? Whether this is starting the grammar? No, this is the end of the grammar. Whether C is starting the grammar? No. B? No, but A is starting the grammar. So A is a start symbol. Clear? So why we are studying the grammar is in order to construct a parse tree, we need a grammar. Okay, so from this grammar we can derive any strings. So for example, AB, whether I can derive a string? Yes, I can derive a string. So that I will teach you during derivation. Okay, so this is a grammar, and grammar is used to construct a parse tree. Okay, so from this grammar we can construct any string. Okay, so next one is derivation. So I hope you understand what is grammar. So you should remember G equal to VTPS. That tuples you should remember. Second one is derivation. Okay, so simple definition of derivation is we can expand the start symbol. So I told you which one is start symbol, right? You may understand what is start symbol. So we can expand the start symbol and until the given goal string is reached. That is called as a derivation. Okay, we will expand the start symbol as production, and they will give us goal string, and until that string is reached, that is called as a derivation. Okay, so one example I will give you. E tends to EAE slash open brace E slash minus E slash ID, and A tends to plus slash minus slash star. Okay, so they will ask to construct a parse tree, open brace ID plus ID close brace. Okay, so this is the grammar. Are you accepting this is a grammar? Yes. Why? This grammar consists of G equal to VTPS. Variable is there. E is variable, A is variable, E variable. Okay, A is variable. And terminal is there. See, open brace is a terminal, close brace is a terminal, minus is a terminal, ID is a terminal, plus is a terminal, minus is a terminal, star is a terminal. Okay, so this is the grammar. Production is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 production is there. So this is a grammar, and they are asked to construct a string, open brace id plus id close brace. Okay, so this is the given string, and what they are asking is construct a derivation for the open brace id plus id close brace from this grammar. Okay, so let's see what is derivation. Expanding the start symbol until given string is reached. Okay, expanding the start symbol production. You should remember, you cannot expand A first. You can expand only E, start symbol production. Only E tends to 1 production, 2, 3, 4. From this 4 production, any one production you can expand, because first you have to expand a start symbol production. Just remember, expand a start symbol production. Start symbol is E. For E, how many productions we have? E 1, 2, 3, 4 productions we have. Clear? Okay, so expanding the start symbol until a given string is reached. And now you check the output, open brace id plus id close brace. Clear? So how I can get this output from this grammar? So we have a possibility to expand 1, 2, 3, 4 production. Can I expand E tends to EAE? But if I expand E tends to EAE, I cannot get open brace first. So I will try with another one production. E tends to open brace E close brace. E tends to open brace E close brace. Okay, so E tends to open brace E close brace, because it may be in the form of open brace id plus id. See, I got open brace and close brace. I got open brace and close brace. And another one thing, you can expand only the variable. You can expand only the variable. Okay. So next what I can do is, E is a variable. Only I can expand this E. So id plus id, id plus id. So I may expand, if I want to get id plus id, I can expand only this production. E tends to EAE. See, open brace is there. Instead of this E, I can substitute this production EAE, and close brace already there, close brace. Only instead of E, I substituted this production. Okay, okay. Now EAE, so I need id plus id. So for E I have id, one production is there, id. So instead of this E, I can put id, and A is there, E is there. Okay. Now for A I have plus, I need plus, right? So for A I can expand this production. So open brace is there, id is there. For A I am going to substitute plus and E. Okay, one by one only you can expand. Okay, now E is a production. For this E, I got an answer, right? I need id. I will check whether E have id. Yes, E have production id. So id plus id and close brace. Okay, so this is called as derivation. This is called as derivation. So I can expand a start symbol production, and I got a output. That means they are given output. So that is called as derivation. So today's video session, I taught you what is grammar, and what is the use of grammar, and the grammar is G equal to VTPS, and now this is the derivation. Derivation means expanding a parse tree until given string is reached. Next video session I am going to teach you what is parse tree and ambiguity. Okay, thank you.